everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Candia here with Simply Candia. Wanted to share this book with you that was a custom order from a lovely lady on my Etsy shop. And it's a really big book. She wanted something large that she could stuff lots of things in. So I didn't fill it too full so it has room for her to use and grow with it. It measures 9 by 4 by 11. So this is definitely a big guy. So on the front, I kept it fairly simple on both the front, the sides, the back. On the sides, I did some stenciling along with some dry brushing to give some added interest because she wanted this to be turquoise or teal-ish colors, gray and reds. So that's what we have accomplished here. I've added a little bit of gold in with it because I thought this was really nice on the front, so then I popped a few little pieces of gold in here and there just to help bring it out. On this side is where I have the opening. I just have a piece of lace. I also have this charm with the binding. I just braided the band, all the twine together, and added a few little charms on there. So this is also a trifold book. So it's very large. Not going to be able to get all of it in the camera at one time. So hoping you guys can see it as I move it around. So this side is the top flap. It has a pocket with some tags in here for her to journal on. This is an extra piece of some fabric ruler that I had that I put in here for her to use how she wants it. This is the other front flap. I did a vellum pocket here with some tags, a pretty paper clip, and then this adorable bunny stamp that she had liked on another book that I have in my listings. I'll put the link below, so in the description bar, so you guys can see that book if you're interested in it. I added lots of clips. She wanted many clips to be able to add to the book. So as you open it up, the inside of that flap, I made another pocket here. I added some interest on the spine with some washi tape, another clip, and then in the center we have several signatures. There's 5 signatures in addition to 3 dividers. And this set of signatures right here flips open to this side. I did some stamping, used some vellum, used different types of ledger, graph paper, plain paper, and stamped on all of it so that she has plenty of space for journaling in. All the signatures are very similar. As far as the papers they all have stamping. I love this cute little squirrel or whatever it is with a heart stamp, so I put that in there a couple times. Some washi tape. Here's the dividers. I made the divider out of old file folders, and I folded it in half, and then, or no, it was already folded in half, but I had to move the fold up and then fold the flap down to do that. There's a few little surprises in here for her. One of them being recipe cards. These are vintage recipe cards. This is one that my mom wrote many years ago. So she has lots of recipe cards in here. On the second signature on this side, I added a pocket with some lace on the bottom. Ooh, this stuck together. There we go. With some wax paper that has been tea dyed when I was tea dyeing papers, and there's plenty of recipe cards in this pocket. So this one is a friend that of my mom's when they got married that gave her a recipe. These ones that are all in green ink are ones from my dad when he was single many moons ago, over 40 years ago, that he had and my mom kept all these years. And then this is a recipe card that was my grandma's that my mom has kept. So this one is actually an antique since it's over 40 years old. And so she has all these goodies in here. I left the backs blank so she could journal on them. And I used the little Tim Holtz mini paper clips to hold the cards together, because there's two parts to each front and back of each recipe card. And then I aged the backs up a little bit using Tea Dye by Ranger Distress Inks, so that the backs wouldn't look so stark white, the cardstock, compared to how aged the fronts are, compared to the rest, the white cardstock, because I had to scan these and print them. They are not originals, but they're copies of the originals, as my mom would like to keep hers. I also, in some of the signatures, have an envelope pocket, so that there's lots of places in here for tucking stuff. These ones I left empty, so there's room for her to put lots of stuff in, and just did a lot of stamping and placing washi tape throughout the book. So that is this, two of the signatures and one of the whatchamacallit, the oh man, my brain has gone away from me now. But this thing right here, what I said was earlier. And then this second set of signatures is right here, and that flips over to this side. And in the middle, I added some of these self-adhesive binder folders, holders right here to hold some papers in the middle. And it's more of the same papers I have in the signatures, a little more stamping, plenty of tea dyeing. All the papers have been tea dyed. And then on the back side, I also added a secret pocket back here so she can tuck stuff in there. And these are the strings I added, so that way if she wants to add more papers folded up into the journal, she can. If she doesn't like those, then she can just cut them off. Now for this section, this has 3 signatures and 2 of these, my brain is still gone, 2 of these in it, with some more recipes, more paper clips, more journaling cards, more of the envelope pockets, and all the yummy tea-dyed papers. I used a few pattern papers throughout. Each signature has 1 pattern paper. So I think it turned out really cute, really fun, big journal for her to use and enjoy and add to, because there's definitely quite a bit of extra room left in here. And as time goes by, these tea-dyed papers will flatten out a little bit more and give even more room. So there. And this is another card. So the last two cards I showed you were from recipe books. The first one was one that of my mom's favorite recipes that she had used many times and splattered on and written in. This one is from when my parents got married, and a bunch of friends got together and wrote out different recipes for them, and this is one that I thought was really cute because the person, Amelia Pratt, drew on it and made it very cute. I also made a little mini booklet for writing things in. Lots of pockets everywhere, lots of clips everywhere, lots of writing space. So this should hopefully be exactly what the lovely lady was looking for when she ordered the journal. And then we're back to the other side of it. So it just folds up like this, and it will hopefully be used and loved. And I guess I'll talk to you guys next time. Hope you have a great day. Thank you.